It's Saturday, February 22nd, and the motor is in. I've decided that I'm not going to try to hide how crude this is. So, like, I had like a board underneath here, I had a board in front of here, I had other boards under there, but they weren't really doing much. So you might as well just have it with what it is. And the idea being, if it starts to fail, you'll be able to notice it failing. Like, probably this wood is going to start to walk itself out. Won't that be cute? But you know, we'll take an eye. We'll watch that. You know, we'll just see what happens. I like the idea of simplicity. I like the idea of, like, you know, the best part is no part, and just keeping it minimal so we can keep an eye on things. I did connect the slave cylinder line. That, you know, was not easy, but it's in there and I'm happy about that. The other thing too is I'm happy about the clearance now for the steering. We did grind down the steering, or the bell housing adapter plate, to give more clearance for that tie rod. I also adjusted that tie rod out so that the wheels are pointing now straight, because I had to bend it before. So it looks like both wheels are now straight when the steering wheel is straight. Yeah, it's not easy getting this powertrain in. You kind of have to, like, rotate it, you know, to clear the shifter. But you know, you kind of nose the front end in and crane it in like that. And it is nice, the fact that you can pull the powertrain in and out as an assembly. That is huge. So that's that. I just wanted to shoot this video, you know, before I put in this, which is the drive shaft. And you'll see I put in this bright, beautiful new carrier bearing. I actually bought a press to be able to do that. And the transmission has a new bushing on the back end. So there was a lot of flex on the mount there that holds the back end of the trans. So there's really not too much holding this thing up, just that mount and the front. But what it is doing is compressed up against the tunnel to prevent it from rotating. So I'm not happy about that, because, you know, putting pressure on the bell housing is not, you know, being aluminum is not the way to go. But we're not trying to make a race car. We just wanted something to bop around town. And that is what it is. We'll see how it fares. Yeah, I'm putting the drive shaft in now, which is good. And then, you know, the motor is basically in, which is great. And then I can basically put the radiator in again, and then start working on the high voltage system. I do have the butt connectors that I was waiting for last week, so those are here with a crimping tool, and probably get to that tomorrow. I think if I can just put the drive shaft in today and the rest of the mounts, and then maybe like the shifter. Let me just show you here. So that is the way it looks. It's pretty straight, which I'm happy about, because it had a tendency to want to rotate like that. Whoever cut all the tunnel out is a hack job, but whatever. I found I have in this box, I have some of the trim panels that I never put in before, which is kind of cool. So like this shifter boot and shifter cover, also these kick panels, which would be nice to throw in just to see how they fit. Yeah, I was gonna play with the motor mounts, but we're back to just the wood. I do like the strap, metal strap, which, you know, is a little bit better than a ratchet strap. Simpler, right? Basically does the same thing. We'll just keep an eye on it. Yeah. So it's another beautiful day in New Jersey, as we try to get the electric Alfa back on the road. There are some moments of like, this is, you know, pretty cool. And, you know, some premonition of driving it on the road, which is nice. So that's always cool too. Just a little tired from going out last night, but gonna get some sleep tonight and be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully we have get the BMS online. That would be pretty exciting. And then I do have the storage unit for March, but I'm thinking just like 2 weeks into March and we'll be out of here. So saga continues. But, you know, making some progress. You know, getting the powertrain in, that was a good move when you couldn't do anything else. Just say, all right, it's time to crane the motor in. Now I can take this back to the house, free up a little bit more space, and get moving here. All right, thanks for watching. This is Geo with Geo Rides and ConvertTheClassics.com.